A couple of weeks ago, at the White House Correspondents Association dinner, a couple of months ago, it was back in May, Obama said something. We commented on it that night. It was very reminiscent. Remember George Bush at this same dinner a couple years earlier, several years earlier? Bush had a video made that showed him looking around the White House for the weapons of mass destruction. The dog was looking. Barney was looking, and Bush was commenting, "Are they over there, Barney? How about under here? Are they over there, Barney?" And most people on the progressive or liberal side of the equation were appalled. Well, I didn't hear too many people on the liberal side of the equation screaming about what Obama said at the White House Correspondents Association dinner back in May. He spotted the teen pop band, the Jonas Brothers, out in the audience. And he said, referring to his daughters, "Sasha and Malia are huge fans, but boys, don't get any ideas. 2 words for you. Predator drones. You will never see it coming." End quote. Now the crowd laughed. Obama smiled. The dinner continued. Very few people question the wisdom of making such a tasteless joke. The U.S. Commander-in-Chief showing such casual disregard for the countless lives lost abroad through U.S. drone attacks. Mehdi Hassan, writing at The Guardian of the UK, writes, "From the moment he stepped foot inside the White House, Obama set about expanding and escalating a covert CIA program of targeted killings inside Pakistan using Predator and Reaper drones armed with Hellfire missiles." Who comes up with these names? Oh, well. Who? Cheney? All this had been started by the Bush administration in 2004. On January 23rd, 2009, just 3 days after being sworn in, Obama ordered his first set of airstrikes inside Pakistan. One is said to have killed 4 Arab fighters linked to al-Qaeda, but the other hit the house of a pro-government tribal leader, killing him and 4 members of his family, including a 5-year-old child. Obama's own daughter, Sasha, was 7 at the time. But as Mr. Hassan writes, America's Nobel Peace Prize-winning president did not look back. During his first 9 months in office, he authorized as many aerial attacks in Pakistan as George W. Bush did in his final 3 years. You get that? In 9 months, Obama ordered as many of these strikes as Bush did in 3 years. And this year has seen an unprecedented number of airstrikes. Forget Mark Zuckerberg or the iPhone 4. 2010 was the year of the drone. According to the New America Foundation think tank in Washington, the number of U.S. drone strikes in Pakistan more than doubled in 2010 to 115. That's an astonishing rate of around 1 bombing every 3 days inside a country with which the U.S. is not at war. This is like the Cambodian incursions ordered by Nixon. This is insanity. It's just, and God forbid that anybody should bring this up. God forbid that anyone should point out the fact that might as well be, that Barack Obama is more of an instigator, an invader, a perpetrator of these killings than Bush ever was. Oh, we're not supposed to say that, are we? These attacks, Mr. Hassan writes, may have succeeded in eliminating dangerous militants, but the truth is that they also kill innocent civilians indiscriminately and in large numbers. According to the New America Foundation, 1 in 4 of those killed by drones since 2004 have been innocent. The Brookings Institute, however, has calculated a much higher civilian-to-militant ratio, 10 civilians for every militant. Meanwhile, figures compiled by the Pakistani authorities suggest U.S. airstrikes killed 700 people between January 26 and April 2009, of which 14 were al-Qaeda and 687 were civilians. Why do they hate us? Maybe that's part of the reason. And still, These filthy, brain-dead, stupid-ass Republicans still refer to Barack Obama as a liberal, a progressive, a Muslim. Jesus. What's the point of even responding to that, right? We'll be right back.